I have to bring along? How do I have to let some go? It's like bossology and family. How do y'all struggle with that tension?
I fired my aunt.
I feel it.
I fired my aunt. She said she wanted a job. She would always call asking for money. I'm like, okay, I was sending the money. I was like, listen, I want to help you. I don't want to help you build this thing, not be welfare to you. So let me give you a job. She wasn't coming in, calling in all the time. I was like, okay, well, you got to go.
How you mess up an opportunity like that? You have Tyler Perry, who's a billionaire, giving you money and putting you in position, and you just gotta show up. People will abuse anything. God damn.
Because you want me to hand you the money, but you don't want to work for it. See, that doesn't work for me. And it's the same way with my son. Like, he's 10 years old. Like, there's certain things that he wants. He has to do chores and work for it. I don't believe in giving us things that are just going to handicap us. That is the worst thing you can do. And I've had family members that I've done that to because my mother has asked me to. And when she passed away in 2009, I sent all of them letters saying, listen, you got 60 days to become gainfully employed because I'm not going to keep supporting you like this.
Are you serious?
100%. They all got jobs. And it wasn't even jobs where they're making a lot of money, but it was a job. It was something else for them to do, to feel some pride in. That's the same thing I would want somebody to do for me.
But do you still get like the backsplash from that? You know how you said they wasn't making a lot of money, then they can look at you and say, well, why I can't have more? Why am I working next to somebody to make more?
I have family members got mad at me because I wouldn't give them $1 million.
You know, and I asked Jay this question because I'm actually going through that right now. Wow. You know, when you start getting success, people start calling on you. I just turned 38 today. Today's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And I'm going to be able to talk about this for the rest of my days. I'm sitting here with legends on my birthday.
But here's the focus, though. What are you trying to do? Like, what if you're trying to build a business to carry everybody in your family through? That's one thing.
Right.
And if you're trying to do that, then build a business. Yeah. What that means is you got to watch the family members that come putting holes in the boat that you're trying to get across the sea. Right. So sometimes you build a boat by yourself. Right. Y'all all wait over here on the shore. Stay here. I'm building this boat. I'm going to go over and build this, and then I'm going to come back and see who's worthy to come. Right. Because anybody who's going to drag you down or put holes in the boat or try to destroy you, man, why bring them over?
I had to get rid of my whole...
Yeah, that's a deep conversation right there. A lot of people who are successful, they can't even have these conversations publicly because, you know, when you're around people who aren't successful, so it's going to come off like, you know, an entitled conversation or selfish or stingy. But as somebody, you know, I'm on the track, but as somebody who knows a few people who are doing really well, this is a thing. Like, imagine you put yourself in position where you finally able to start making some real money. And you got people who don't want to do nothing to contribute, but just want to stick their hand out and reap the benefits of all your hard work and all your labor. Yeah, like, that's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. Like, it's a tough balance, right? Because you're getting, in these guys' situation, they're making more money than they need, more money than they can do with practically, right? So why not help others? And Tyler Perry is one who a lot of people say is very charitable and gives a lot, but at the same time, it's like you got to make sure people don't feel used, right? If you're not useful, you're useless to people, but at the same time, nobody wants to feel like, so the only reason you rock with me is because I'm taking care of you and paying your bills. You know, the everything has to be some type of give and take. If somebody's taking care of you and giving for you, at least do something for them. Provide them with security, bring them meals. Like, you got to present some type of value to that person's life, because if you're not useful, you're useless. And that goes on his end, and that goes on the end of the people receiving his charity. You know what I mean? Like, just always be mindful of that. If you ever know somebody, or if you yourself are that person who continues to give selflessly, you gotta make sure that person good too, because nobody wants to feel used. Like, that's crazy. Is he stingy, or does this make sense? Pretty much is what I want to know from y'all. Y'all get in them comments and let me know. If you had $1 billion, is everybody in your family straight? They don't ever got to work again? Or do they still got to have something, bring something to the table? Me, personally, if I was in a situation, I always said I would just buy like a big building or something like that and just let everybody know, like, yo, look, y'all can live here rent free, and anything else y'all need from there is on y'all. Y'all figure it out. You know what I mean? Half the building I rent out to my family for free, and then the other half I get tenants to, you know, try to balance things out. And, you know, I'll take care of y'all living expenses, and from there, y'all, your day-to-day money and stuff like that, go work at McDonald's or do something like that. That's how I would imagine that I would do it. but I ain't got the funds, so I'm just talking out my ass right now.